Coffee's cold beside the bed. Your side untouched, the silence spread. Morning light across the floor, but you don't live here anymore. I still fold your sweater sleeves like you'll come home eventually. And every little thing remains, a quiet ghost that knows my name. I kept the window open wide in case your heart came back tonight. You left while I was still hoping, still holding roses in the rain, still writing futures in my notebook, still whispering your name. You left before the storm was over, before the tears could learn goodbye. I was still reaching for forever when you disappeared from my life. The hallway echoes when I walk like memories still trying to talk. I hear your laughter in the dark, a fading fire without a spark. And every song we used to play now sounds like something far away, but my heart stays exactly where you stop pretending to care. I wore forgiveness like a flame while you were already walking away. You left while I was still hoping, still counting stars for me, and you still believe in broken promises could somehow become true. You left before my soul stopped calling, before the nights could lose your light. I was still building us a future while you were saying goodbye. Maybe love was only mine. Maybe I just read the signs like they meant you'd stay. But I held on with trembling hands to a story you had never planned to keep anyway. You left while I was still hoping, still saving space beside my heart, still praying one more conversation could stop us falling apart. You left before the ending softened, before the healing could begin, and now I carry all the pieces of the world we could have been. The rain still falls outside my room. The flowers we planted never bloomed, and somewhere underneath the pain, I still wait for you again. The clock still moves, but time feels slow, like either move walls don't wanna let go. Your shadow lingers in the hallway light, like you just left here last night. The curtains sway without a sound, your memories still circle around, and every breath inside this room feels colder now without you. the pain would fade away, but the silence learned your name. The silence stayed after you, long after the door closed softly, long after the smoke disappeared and the nights grew lonely. Every corner whispers memories, every dream still feels so true. You may have walked away forever, but the silence stayed after you. I still hear your laughter faint, like old records covered in rain. And every song we used to know now hurts too much to play alone. The kitchen light still flickers gold, like it's waiting for us to grow old. But love became a ghost too soon and left me here with the moon. You vanished like a fading flame, but the emptiness remained. The silence stayed after you, like winter trapped inside my chest, like unfinished words at midnight that never got to rest. I tried to drown you in the daylight, but somehow darkness pulls me through. You may be gone beyond forever, but the silence stayed after you. Maybe hearts don't really heal, maybe some scars always feel like thunder under skin. Maybe love, once deeply known, leaves an echo in the soul that never truly ends. The silence stayed after you, even when the tears ran dry, even when I forced my smile and learned how not to cry. But somewhere underneath the sorrow, softer light still shines through. 'Cause even after all the breaking, part of me still belongs to you. Now the midnight air stands still, and the world has lost its thrill. But in the quiet, cold and blue, the silence still sounds like you. You held my hand, I still cared, but your eyes were already somewhere far beyond this quiet room, past the fading perfume. We spoke in half-finished lines, like broken stars that lost their light, trying to save what we both knew was slowly slipping out of view. There was still warmth beside your touch, but not enough. Not enough. Somewhere between love and leaving, we lost the words we used to say. Somewhere between holding on and walking away. You kissed me like the end was coming, while pretending everything was fine. And I stayed there in the silence, watching your heart untie from mine. The rain kept falling on the glass, like it was begging time to last. But your suitcase by the door said you didn't live here anymore. I tried to smile through all the fear, try to keep your shadow near, but love became too tired to fight and final goodbye was done. Somewhere between love and leaving, the fire turned to fading smoke. Somewhere between forever and hearts too tight and broke. You held me close without believing we could survive another night. And I kept praying to the memory of when your love still felt maybe we were just two souls trying to heal through damaged roads. Maybe love can disappear even while someone's still here. Maybe the cruelest kind of pain is watching someone slowly change into a stranger, wearing the face you used to know. Somewhere between love and leaving, I learned how quiet heartbreak sounds, like trembling breaths at midnight when no one else is around. You left your ghost inside my heart, be your echo underneath my skin. And now I live between the pieces of what we almost could have been. The dawn arrived in shades of blue, but never brought me back to you. And somewhere deep inside my grieving, I'm still between love and leaving. Midnight paints the window blue, and every drop reminds me of you. The city fades behind the storm, but your memory still feels warm. I trace your name across the glass, like somehow time could bring you back. And every thunder softly calls the love we lost inside these walls. Some hearts leave quietly, but yours still echoes over me. I still hear you in the rain, falling gently through the dark. Every whisper from the sky sounds exactly like your heart. And every street light shimmering feels like tears we never knew. You may be gone beyond the distance, but I still hear you in the rain. The records spin our favorite song, but now the melody feels wrong. Your jacket hanging by the door still waits for footsteps on the floor. The candle flickers next to me like it remembers how we used to be. And all the words we left unsaid still circle softly in my head. Love disappeared without a sound, but your ghost is all around. I still hear you in the rain, in the silence after midnight, in the echoes of the hallway, in the pale street lights. Every stone becomes a memory, every cloud turns silver blue. You may have left this life behind me, but I still hear you in the rain. changing seasons, through the ache of lonely mornings, searching for a reason. And though the sky keeps moving on, some part of me still stays with you, listening to the storm outside, like you're speaking softly through. The rain fades into dawn again, but your voice still lives within. And every time the clouds roll through, I still hear the sound of you. You left your coffee on the table, like you were coming back again. The morning sunlight touched the curtains, but never touched my skin. Your footsteps faded down the hallway like a song losing its tune. And suddenly the world felt colder in the middle of June. I was still holding on to hope while you were already letting go. Before my heart could say goodbye, you disappeared into the night. Before the tears could even fall, you were already out of sight. I still had dreams inside my head, still believed love could survive, but you were gone before the healing, before my heart could say goodbye. Now every room repeats your silence, every clock moves way too slow, and every memory we planted still refuses not to grow. I hear your laughter in the distance, like thunder underneath the rain. And every time I start to heal, your ghost returns again. You slipped away without a sound and left your shadow all around. Before my heart could say goodbye, you closed the door without a warning. Before the stars could lose their light, you vanished with the morning. I still wore your name like fire, still carried us deep inside, but you were gone before forever, before my heart could say maybe love is sometimes fragile, like candles shaking in the dark. Maybe some people leave too early, but never leave the heart. And maybe every broken ending still keeps a piece of what was true, because no matter how I heal now, part of me still belongs to you. Before my heart could say goodbye, the world turned quiet all at once. Before the pain could understand, you became someone I lost. But through the ashes of the sorrow, through every sleepless lonely night, I still search for you in memories, fading slowly out of sight. The dawn arrives in silver blue, but never brings me back to you. And somewhere deep beneath the pain, my heart still whispers your name. Streetlights trembled in the rain as midnight whispered through my pain. Your coat was gone from by the door, like you didn't live here anymore. The clock kept breathing on the wall, but I could barely feel at all. The air turned colder than before when your footsteps crossed the floor. I watched the silence fill the room, like winter arriving too soon. The night your shadow disappeared, the stars forgot how to shine. The moon looked broken through the curtains, just like this heart of mine. I stood there drowning in the quiet, still reaching for your shadow disappeared. Your favorite record softly played while memories slowly slipped away. The candle burned down to the wire like the ashes of our fire. The photograph we kept and finally allowed myself to weep, because even love can fade to blue when someone stops choosing you. You vanished into empty streets and left your ghost with me to keep. The night your shadow disappeared, the world became an unfamiliar place. Every hallway felt abandoned, every mirror lost your face. I still hear echoes in the silence, still feel your absence everywhere, and nothing ever sounded louder than the emptiness you left there. Maybe some hearts leave quietly without a final symphony, just fading into distant light, like smoke dissolving in the night. But even after all this time, your memory still lives in mine, like rain upon a lonely window that never truly dries. The night your shadow disappeared, I learned how loneliness can bloom, how one goodbye can leave forever, hiding in a room. But somewhere underneath the sorrow, a softer light still flickers through, and maybe healing starts the moment I stop searching for you. Now dawn arrives in pale gold skies, and tears no longer fill my eyes. But sometimes when the night feels near, I still look for your shadow here. Photograph still catches light on the shelf beside my bed at night, and every little thing you left still feels alive inside my chest. The perfume faded from your clothes, but somehow my heart still knows how your fingers used to feel, like something safe and something real. Time moves on without a sound, but your ghost still lingers around. Every memory burns softly, like candles in the pouring rain, like fragile sparks inside the darkness, calling out your name. And though the fire isn't raging, it never fully faded too. Every memory burns softly, with traces left by you. I hear your laughter in the hall, like echoes dancing through the walls. And every song we used to play still carries pieces of yesterday. The moonlight spills across the floor, the same way it did before, when love still lived between our hands. Before we turned to distant lands, you disappeared without goodbye. But some flames never truly die. Every memory burns softly underneath my quiet skin, like winter stars above the ocean, pulling me back in. And every sleepless midnight hour still paints the world in silver blue. Every memory burns softly and somehow leads to you. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe hearts just learn to bend. Maybe love becomes a whisper that stays long after the end. And maybe every tear we cry still shines somewhere beyond the night, like ashes glowing faintly in the dark before first light. Every memory burns softly, but no longer tears me apart. Now they flicker like gold lanterns inside a healing heart. And now your shadow left me lonely, and time carried us out of you. Every memory burns softly, like a final love still true. The dawn arrives with gentle light, and finally the storm feels quiet. But when the midnight sky turns blue, your memory still burns through. Hallway light still flickers gold, just like the nights you used to hold my trembling hands against your chest and promised me we'd survive the rest. I kept your favorite cup untouched, like somehow love would still be enough. And every midnight passing by still carried hope I couldn't hide. I heard the wind outside the door and thought you'd come back once more. I waited for a door that never opened, for footsteps that never came, for your voice to break the silence and softly call my name. I waited through the storms of winter, through endless nights painted blue, still believing somewhere in the darkness love would lead me back to you. every car that slowed outside made my restless heartbeat rise. But morning always found me here, wrapped inside the same old fear that some goodbyes are quite enough to leave a soul forever stuck. You faded slowly from my sight, but never fully from my mind. I waited for a door that never opened, for one last chance to make things right, for your shadow in the hallway, for your arms at midnight. I waited while the candles melted, while tears fell silently like dew, still believing broken endings could somehow someone's really gone. I waited for a door that never opened until the dawn began to rise. And somewhere in the quiet sadness I saw the truth inside your goodbye. Now the hallway feels less haunted and the nights don't hurt the same, though part of me still hears your echo calling softly through the rain. The wind still moves outside my room, but no longer carries you. And though my heart still aches sometimes, I'm learning how to say goodbye. Curtains move with midnight air, like your fingers still belong here. And every shadow on the wall feels like you haven't left at all. Your book still rests beside a bed, like unfinished words we never said. And every quiet inch of space still softly carries your face. Time keeps moving without you, but this room still holds the truth. Your name still lives in this room, in every whisper of the dark, in the silence of the ceiling, in the ache inside my heart. It lingers in the morning sunlight, and the rain against the blue. Even if the world forgets us, faces in the spaces we once knew. Maybe hearts remember things the mind can't let undo. And maybe every goodbye spoken still leaves something behind, a quiet ghost of what we were, living softly in the light. Your name still lives in this room, but it hurts a little less tonight. Now the tears fall slower and the dawn feels warm and bright, though your shadow no longer holds me and forever slipped away too soon. A part of me will always hear you when this quiet room turns blue. The window glows with silver skies, and healing slowly fills my eyes. But when the midnight silence blooms, your name still lives in this room. Sunlight slipped across the floor, but it didn't warm me anymore. Your side of the bed stayed cold, like a story suddenly untold. The kettle sang into the air, but silence answered everywhere. And every ordinary sound felt heavier without you around. I never knew goodbye could stay long after someone walks away. When the morning fell too quiet, I finally knew you were gone. No laughter drifting through the hallway, no shadow to lean upon. Even the birds outside my window sounded lonely, singing blue. Felt too quiet, the world stopped sounding like you. Your sweater still hangs by the chair, like your heartbeat lingers there. And every photograph we made feels softer now, like memories fade. I poured 2 cups without thinking, while tears kept slowly falling. Because love can leave so silently, you don't notice until morning. The dawn arrived without your light and turned my golden skies to white. When the morning fell too quiet, I heard heartbreak breathing slow, like rain against an empty rooftop, or winter after snow. I searched for traces of forever inside the life we once knew, but all I found was aching silence. When my heart still reaches for you, maybe healing starts in silence, in the spaces left behind. Maybe broken hearts grow stronger, one quiet dawn at a time. And maybe every lonely morning carries hidden shades of grace, teaching us how to keep living even after love fades away. When the morning felt too quiet, I learned how absence sounds, like faded echoes in the kitchen, or footsteps not around. But somewhere underneath the sorrow, a softer peace is breaking through. And though the world feels different still carries you. The sunlight slowly fills the room, and flowers quietly begin to bloom. Though part of me is still blue, I'm learning mornings without you. Beside me in the dark, but I could feel the drifting start. Your eyes no longer held the flame that once would tremble at my name. The window carried winter rain, while silence slowly filled the space. And somewhere in your distant stare, I knew your heart was leaving there. You smiled softly through the pain, but nothing felt the same again. You were gone before goodbye, before the tears fell from my eyes, before the last embrace could hold us, before the final night. You faded like a dying echo, like smoke dissolving into blue. And though your body stayed beside me, your heart had already left the room. The coffee cooled between our hands, like unfinished and broken plans. Your voice still sounded warm and low, but carried places I don't know. I reached for you across the bed, but touched the silence there instead. And every little breath you took felt farther than it ever looked. Love disappeared so quietly. Stranger disappearing. You are gone before goodbye, but I still whispered, please don't go. Still held on to your shadow, even after letting go. Now the moonlight fills the silence, and healing slowly pulls me through. Though part of me still aches at midnight, I'm learning how to live without you. The rain has softened on the glass, and time keeps moving slowly past. But sometimes when the nights turn blue, I still reach through the dark for you. to the drifting star. Your eyes no longer held the flame that once would tremble at my name. The window carried winter rain, while silence slowly filled the space. And somewhere in your distant stare, I knew your heart was leaving there. You smiled softly through the pain, but nothing felt the same again. You were gone before goodbye, before the tears fell from my eyes, before the last embrace could hold us, before the final night. You faded like a dying echo, like smoke dissolving into blue. And though your body stayed beside me, your heart had already left the room. The coffee cooled between our hands, like unfinished and broken plans. Your voice still sounded warm and low, but carried places I don't know. I reached for you across the bed, but touched the silence there instead. And every little breath you took felt farther than it ever looked. Love disappeared so quietly, I barely heard it leaving me. You are gone before goodbye, before the tears fell from my eyes, before the last embrace could hold us, before the final night. You faded like a dying echo, like smoke dissolving into blue. And though your body stayed beside me, your heart had already left the room. The coffee cooled between our hands, like unfinished and broken plans. Your voice still sounded warm and low, but carried places I don't know. I reached for you across the bed, but touched the silence there instead. And every little breath you took felt farther than it ever looked. Love disappeared so quietly, I barely heard. You held me close but felt so far, like distant light from fading stars. Your smile would warm the crowded room, while leaving shadows where I stood. I memorized the sound of waiting, the quiet ache of hesitating. Every time your eyes looked through me, like love was something you outgrew. Slowly I gave you every fragile part, while silence settled in my heart. I learned loneliness from loving you, from reaching out and falling through, from sleeping next to someone who no longer felt the same truth. I learned how tears can hide behind smiles, how empty arms can still hold on, and how a heart can break so softly while love is still not fully gone. The kitchen light would softly glow, while conversations turned to smoke. We spoke in tired little phrases, like strangers trapped in familiar places. And every midnight passing by felt colder underneath your eyes, because the cruelest kind of pain is loving someone who slowly changed. even while fading into mist, leaving echoes in the spaces where happiness once lived. I learned loneliness from loving you, but I also learned how to survive, how to gather broken pieces and still keep hope alive. Now the dawn arrives more gently and the nights don't hurt like they used to, though part of me still misses us. I'm slowly finding me beyond you. The rain still falls outside sometimes, but no longer floods my mind. And somewhere underneath the blue, I'm healing from loving you. Your laughter lingers in the hall, like sunlight dancing on the walls. And every quiet corner here still softly holds you near. The records spin our favorite songs, though now I sing the words alone. And every note that fills the air feels like your ghost is standing there. Time carried you far away, but some things never truly fade. The echo of us remains in every midnight pouring rain, in every shadow crossing softly through the window pane. Though your hands are no longer holding mine, your memory still moves like flames. And somewhere deep inside the silence, the echo of us remains. I found your sweater in the drawer, and suddenly I missed you more. The scent was faded, almost gone, but my heart still held on. The city glows beyond the night, while lonely stars burn pale and white. And every street we used to know still whispers where we used to go. Love disappeared without a sound, but traces still surround me now. The echo of us remains, like old photographs in golden frames, like distant thunder after summer, calling out your name. And every morning light that finds me still carries shades of silver blue, because no matter where life leads me, part of me still lives with you. Maybe love becomes an echo after all the words are gone, a quiet song beneath the heartbeat, softly carrying on. And maybe every tear we cried still shines somewhere beyond the sky, like fading constellations, too beautiful to fully die. The echo of us remains, but now it hurts a little less, like candlelight inside the darkness, bringing gentle rest. And and healing slowly pulls me through. But when the midnight skies reclaim the silence, the echo remains. The city glowed beneath the rain, but nothing felt the same again. Your suitcase waiting by the door said you were mine no more. The moonlight trembled on the floor like it already knew the storm, and every little breath between us felt colder than before. You couldn't even meet my eyes when forever said goodbye. Even the stars looked away tonight as our love fell out of the sky. The heavens turned their silver faces while I tried not to cry. And every constellation faded like promises we couldn't keep. Even the stars looked away tonight when you stopped loving me. Your voice was soft but far away, like waves retreating from the bay. I reached for one last piece of us, but silence answered back. The candles burned like dying flames while shadows danced around your name. And somewhere in that quiet room, my whole world slowly changed. The night became too still to breathe. And though the sky feels endless now, healing falls like rain. Because somewhere underneath the darkness, a softer light still shines on through. And maybe one day I'll stop searching for the stars I shared with you. The midnight sky fades slowly blue, and morning comes without you. But sometimes when the silence bites, I still look up at night. blue, and all that remained was missing you. The window cried with silver rain as I replayed our final days, and every second felt too cruel for a heart that still believed in you. I reached for you through fading light, but love slipped through my hands that night. A heart too late to hold you still beats beneath the pain, still whispers through the silence, calling out your name. I came running after forever, but forever had already moved, and now I live with empty echoes in the shadow of losing you. The coffee cooled beside the chair, like your memory still lingered there, and every photograph we made feels softer now, like dreams that fade. I should have told you long before how deeply you were worth fighting for, but some hearts speak too late to save the love they never stopped to praise. You disappeared into the dawn before I learned how to hold on. A heart too late to hold you still breaks with every storm, still searches through the midnight for the warmth inside your arms. I waited far too long to tell you all the truths I couldn't prove, and now the stars fall quietly over everything we lose. Maybe timing is a river we can never truly guide. Maybe some loves bloom too slowly and disappear with the tide, but every tear I cried at night still carries pieces of your light, and somewhere underneath the sorrow your memory survives. Heart too late to hold you is learning how to heal again, learning love can still be beautiful even when it ends. And though the nights still ache without you, and dawn arrives too soon, I'll carry every fragile moment like moonlight through this room. The rain has softened on the glass, and time keeps quietly moving past, but somewhere in the midnight blue, my heart still reaches out for you. You stood beneath the hallway light, with tired eyes and hands held tight. The rain outside began to fall like it already knew it all. I watched your shadow near the door and felt the distance even more, but every word inside my chest stayed buried where my fears had slept. I let the silence speak instead, and lost the chance before you left. The last thing I still waits untouched, like memories I hold too much. And every photograph we knew feels softer now without you. I replayed every final glance, every missed and fragile chance, wondering if love could have stayed if I had only found the way. Some hearts don't break with crashing sound, they quietly fall apart without a word. The last thing I never said still burns beneath the midnight blue. 1,000 unsent confessions still leading back to you. I should have told you in the doorway before forever slipped away. Now all I have are silent prayers and words arriving far too late. Maybe fear can steal a moment before the soul can fully speak. Maybe love can hide too deeply inside hearts that feel too weak. And maybe every lost goodbye still carries traces through the night of all the things we meant to say but never found the time. The last thing I never said is slowly fading with the rain, but part of me still whispers softly through the loneliness and pain. And though the dawn keeps pulling forward and healing slowly enters through, there'll always be one quiet sentence that still belongs to you. The morning light slips through the gray and carries yesterday away. But somewhere in the fading blue, my heart still speaks to you. The trees stood bare outside my room like they were mourning too. The sky turned pale and colorless the night you said we were through. Your scarf still hangs beside the door like you'll walk back in somehow. But silence settled in the walls and never left this house. You disappeared into the cold and left my trembling hands to hold. I carried your absence like winter, like snow that never melts away, like frozen breath beneath the moonlight on endless lonely days. Every room became December, every memory turned blue. I carried your absence like winter, long after losing you. The coffee cooled beside my hands while old songs softly played, and every note became a ghost of promises we made. I watched the morning light arrive but never felt its warmth, because heartbreak has a way of making spring feel cold. The world kept moving without pause while I was buried in the loss. I carried your absence like winter, the sleepless nights and silver rain, through empty streets and fading laughter and quiet kinds of pain. I wrapped myself sun. Maybe love leaves frost behind on every fragile part of us. Maybe hearts grow tired carrying what they can no longer touch. But somewhere underneath the snow, a softer season waits below. And even broken gardens can someday bloom again. I carried your absence like winter, but spring is whispering my name. The ice around my soul is melting, and the sky no longer looks the same. Though part of me still aches at midnight, and some scars remain true. I'm slowly learning once again, beyond the loss of you. The dawn arrives with gentle gold, and the air no longer feels so cold. But sometimes when the nights turn blue, I still remember you. Side of the bed stays untouched, cold like the silence between us. The morning light slips through the blinds, but never reaches deep inside. Your sweater still rests on the chair like traces of you linger there. And every little thing I see reminds me where you used to be. Love faded slowly into blue and left an empty space shaped like you, where your warmth used to be. There's only midnight air and memory, only echoes in the hallway, and shadows holding on to me. I still reach across the distance like your heartbeat might return to me. But all that's left inside this room is where your warmth used to be. The rain keeps falling on the glass like time refusing not to pass. And every song we used to know feels softer now like distant snow. I hear your laughter in my mind, a fading sound I cannot find. And every candle burning low feels like the love we used to hold. You slipped away without a sound and turned my whole world upside down. Where your warmth used to be is quiet wrapped around the sheets. There's moonlight spilling through the curtains onto unfinished dreams. I keep talking to your absence like somehow you still hear me breathe. But all that answers in the dark is where your warmth used to be. Maybe hearts leave traces long after love is gone. Maybe broken souls still search for places they belong. And maybe healing starts slowly like dawn after endless rain, teaching us how to survive even through the pain. Where your warmth used to be, a softer light is growing now. The emptiness no longer owns me, though I still miss you somehow. And And while forever slipped between us and time carried you far from me, I'll always remember the feeling of who we used to be. Deep, I still feel your memory. For a while, the nights felt endless, like the moon forgot my name. Every memory burned like fire, every breath still carried pain. Your shadow lived inside the silence, your voice inside the rain. And every morning I awakened with my heart still wrapped in grey. But somewhere underneath the sorrow, a softer feeling started growing. Slowly, the tears became light, like dawn breaking after the storm, like fragile stars returning softly to a sky once torn. And though your memory still finds me in quiet shades of blue, I finally learned that healing can bloom after losing you. The flowers by the window opened for the first time in the spring, and I noticed how the sunlight still touches everything. The songs we used to cry to no longer break me down. Now they sound like distant echoes of a love that once was found. I carried heartbreak through the dark until it slowly turned to sparks. Slowly, the tears became light, like rivers reaching calmer seas, like tired hearts discovering how to finally breathe. And every scar became a lesson, every lonely night turned true, because somewhere inside the breaking I rediscovered me too. Maybe pain was never meant to stay forever in the soul. Maybe storms are only pathways leading us back home. And maybe love still leaves behind little pieces made of light to guide us through the emptiness when we can't survive the night. Slowly, the tears became light, and I no longer fear goodbye. The stars don't seem so distant now. There's warmth inside the sky. Though part of me will always miss you, and the dreams we couldn't keep. I finally found a kind of peace inside the wounds too deep. The dawn arises in shades of gold, and no longer feels so cold. shattered echoes, no breaking down. Just moonlight falling soft and pale across the memories we failed. The flowers by the window bloomed even after all the gloom. And somewhere in the gentle rain I learned not every loss remains. Time carried us to different skies, but some love never fully dies. And still I whispered your name into the midnight blue, like a prayer floating softly through the silence back to you. Not because I still was broken or trapped inside the pain, but because some hearts remember even after they have changed. The records spin more peacefully now. The tears don't bury me, and every photograph we took feels warmer every time I look. I no longer wait by the doorway or search for footsteps in the rain, but sometimes when the stars grow quiet, your memory returns again. Love faded gently into light and left its glow behind the night. And still I whisper your name with gratitude instead of grief, for every fragile moment you once placed inside of me. Though forever slipped between us and seasons pulled us far away, a part of me will always carry the love we couldn't make stay. Maybe healing isn't losing every piece of what we knew. Maybe it's learning how to carry the beauty and the blue. And maybe every ending leaves a little starlight in the soul to guide us through the dark again. When we forget, we can be whole. And still I whispered your name as dawn arrived in shades of gold. Not with sorrow, not with longing, but with a quiet kind of hope. Because loving you once changed me in ways time can't erase. And even after all the leaving, love still shines across your face. The morning opens like a song, and somehow life keeps moving on. But somewhere in the softest rays,